Welcome back to my channel, because today's story starts with something no one should ever have to experience. Public humiliation delivered through the cruelest, most calculated means. I had come home from work, expecting a quiet evening, maybe a dinner, when my phone blew up with notifications, and that's when I realized she had gone live on Instagram, her face smiling in that fake, confident way she always wore when she thought she was winning, and the live chat was filling with messages from hundreds of people, friends, colleagues, strangers, all witnessing her announce, in front of the world, that she wanted to break up, that our relationship was a mistake, and that I had been nothing but a burden to her. And as I stared at the screen, frozen, the embarrassment washing over me, I felt every eye in my social circle, everyone who would see the video later, judging me, laughing at me, and for a moment I thought I might explode, scream, cry. But then something shifted inside me. Betrayal this deep deserves more than an emotional reaction. It deserves precision, strategy, and revenge. So instead of reacting immediately, I let her finish, nodding, smiling, pretending I was humiliated, broken, while I quickly began documenting everything. Screenshots of the live stream, the comments, the reactions, her repeated statements, timestamps, everything that could later be used to expose her manipulation, because I realized that what she thought was a power move could be turned against her if I played it carefully. And as the live ended, she posted a story mocking me further, tagging mutual friends, sharing screenshots of funny messages she claimed I sent. But I had anticipated this too, having recently backed up every conversation, every call log, every private exchange, and while she thought she was controlling the narrative, I began quietly orchestrating my revenge. First by reaching out to her friends and family in private, calmly showing the truth, the selective editing, the exaggerations, the cruel framing, so that when they confronted her, she had no allies left. And then I turned my attention to social media, preparing a truth reveal that would be calm, measured, and impossible to misinterpret, highlighting her attempt to humiliate me, her lies, and her manipulations, but without shaming her aggressively. Instead, letting the evidence speak for itself, creating a situation where everyone could see clearly that she had orchestrated this humiliation, while I had remained collected, silent, and strategic. And when I finally posted the compiled evidence, including screenshots, video timestamps, and her live comments in context, the reaction was immediate. Messages flooded in from friends, family, colleagues, strangers even, expressing shock, disappointment, and sympathy, while her credibility began crumbling in real time. And as she realized her power play had backfired, her panic was visible through private messages, frantic calls, and attempts to explain, apologize, or delete her posts. But the damage was already done, and she could do nothing to undo it. And I, meanwhile, remained calm, watching the fallout unfold, satisfied, because revenge isn't about screaming or retaliation. It's about patience, precision, and turning someone's arrogance against them, proving that while she thought she could humiliate me in front of hundreds, I had quietly turned the stage into a courtroom where her actions spoke louder than her words, leaving her exposed, flustered, and powerless, while I walked away with dignity, control, and a cold satisfaction, knowing that she would never underestimate me again, that everyone who had witnessed the live humiliation now saw the truth, and that in a single, carefully planned response, I had not only defended myself but delivered a lesson in consequences, patience, and the silent, deadly art of revenge, all without raising my voice or losing my composure.